Why is those new Jones coming up? What's up, Tara? What's up, Rhonda? Rhonda was here at 6:30. Shout out to you, Rhonda. This is t- game 7. Winner go home. Episode 5. It's still free BJ. I'm gonna start the intro. Make sure y'all say something in the comments so we can see who all on. We gotta go through the picks. We gotta go through last week. You said we gotta. It's a lot to get there, but I'm gonna start the intro and let's get it rocking and rolling.
I'll play you.
What?
One game, one-on-one.
For what?
The best 2 words in sports. Game 7.
Your heart.
Now people Havlicek steals it. Over the stand throws. Havlicek stole the ball.
Mario Ellie has given the Houston Rockets a 3-point lead. It's over. The Houston Rockets have won Game 7.
Kobe's down the middle. He's in deep. Throws to Shaq. Slam dunk.
Oh, blocked by James. LeBron James with the rejection. By Steph Curry. 6 to shoot. He's at the right point. He stutter steps. He launches a 3. He nailed it.
Defended by Simmons. Is this the dagger?
Who got next?
I'm a big. Hey, yo, we got next.
Baby, where we gonna live at, son? Central Park West somewhere? What you gonna buy your mama, son? Come on. A big house. It's the will of the man. It ain't the skill of the man. Don't be afraid of nobody. Take it. Take
Go
it.
strong, baby.
Like nobody's better than you.
Let's go, G.
Steady, are you ready?
It's down to one game. Just one game now. Game 7. Next.
What's up, Renee? What's up, everybody? Make sure y'all like and share the video. Say something in the chat so we can see who all here. Mike is here in the background, as y'all can see. I guess we can go straight to the icebreaker now. See what's happening. How you doing over there, good brother?
I'm good.
Is it cold enough for you yet?
It's freezing outside, man.
It's outrageous outside, man.
Got my overcoat on, taking the trash out.
I know, man. Went from sunny to freezing in like 2 seconds. All right, everybody. This is game 7, episode 5. The icebreaker question is going to be, how did you know, or how do you know when it's over and when it's time to retire? That's the question.
You mean for me? Or are you talking about for professionals?
We're gonna do both. So I want you to do for you first, and then I want you to do like professional. What's up, Ish? I see you in the chat.
Well, if you're just talking about going out just shooting around, I can still do that, but running up and down the court, no sir. Can't do that no more.
Right.
It's like just jumping.
Yeah, her just jumping.
Can't even jump.
So it's like, shooting is like, muscle memory.
Yeah.
I think you kind of always have that, and I got a handle, so I don't know about you. So my handle is always going to be in pocket. That's always going to be there. But yeah, the legs are gone. The legs are gone.
Man,
I think that's the key factor when
you get old. When you dribbling, it feel funny.
Yeah. Nah, I still feel great when I'm dribbling. I'm cool.
Man, get out of here.
I'm telling you, I still feel great when I'm dribbling.
Get out of here.
It's just running up and down and like going side to side is what hurts.
But I was at the court today shooting.
But yeah, it says, once a baller, you always a baller, so you never, want to use the retire word. But when's the last time you actually picked up a ball?
I was at the gym today.
Anytime
I go to the gym, I always go to the court and shoot around.
Okay.
I ain't playing,
right?
But I'm gonna shoot around.
See, I don't even think that I've actually picked up a ball in like a couple years, except for like my ball that's behind me, but that's like a design ball. Like I haven't picked up a ball to like dribble in like a couple years, probably. Yeah. So I still miss the game. I still love the game. Maybe I'll go to the park when, or the gym since it's cold now, and mess around.
I ain't going to the park. Crazy out there.
Right. All right. So how do you think it is? Professionally, how do you think that is when they know it's time to retire?
It's like how my man Sir Charles said, man. When you got garbage motherfuckers busting your ass, it's time to give it up.
Right.
And that's when he said he knew he had to retire.
Right. I think it's also when it's like they say when you don't want to that fight back from injuries, when you're constantly getting injured, and then you don't want to do the rehab to come back from injuries.
I don't know about that. What if you don't get injured though?
That's what I mean. But the majority of people, as they get older,
they start getting injured.
Yeah.
Is that a shot?
No, that's not a shot.
Trying to take a shot at Brian. I mean,
it's not a shot at Brian. That's not a shot at Brian. That's just reality. That's not a shot at Brian. That's just reality, man. It's not a shot at Brian. I'm not taking shots at Brian, man. Look at Ish talking about she was hooping in the summer for 30 seconds. I know that's right, Ish. That's all we got out here is 30 seconds of this.
When you old and you go out there trying to ball, that's when you get hurt, man. Tear your Achilles and shit. Something crazy.
Yeah, you can really hurt yourself as you get older. Tyra said when your body starts talking to you, that's when you know it's time to sit down. Yeah, I know. Yeah, when them aches is different. Them aches is different. All right, we're gonna move on into last week. You said, now I'm gonna put you on the hot seat, but this one, look, this one might, make your heart a little warm. Let
me take a sip of my beer first.
This is a good hot seat, man.
Let me see.
All right, so last week you said this.
Well, my favorite number is always number 3. A lot of people would think it's for AI, but it all started back in the day for Rex Chapman.
Oh, you're looking like your twin.
I used to go to the park. They used to call me Rex Chapman, so I used to always rock number 3.
All right, I'm gonna show y'all Rex Chapman, and y'all tell us if that's Mike's twin or not. So here go Mike, and here go Rex. Y'all let me know in the chat.
That's a young Rex though. You ain't even put him with no facial hair.
Yeah, that is a young Rex. So that's Mike and a young Rex. They used to call Mike Rex at the park. That was his twin when we was young boys. But yeah, let me know in the chat if y'all think that's Mike's twin. Each said twinsies. yeah, Angelia, they do favor.
They don't know Rex once gave Mike 30.
We gonna get into that. You jumping ahead, we gonna get into that. So, this is like, I don't even know if you remember that when we used to play one-on-one like in the room. So looking at it now, I'd be like, how the hell did we ever play?
Playing one-on-one in the bedroom?
Yeah. How the hell did we ever play like a full one-on-one game in the bedroom?
On which court though? The court that stood up or the one on the door?
Yeah, the court that stood up.
Yeah.
Yeah, on the little miniature court that stood up, we would play one-on-one. And I'm gonna show y'all. This probably warms Michael's heart because this is one of his favorite. This is one of his favorite things. He used to love doing this move right here, y'all. Here it is.
Rex Chapman, Kenny Smith, and then probably D. Brown are going to be the guys to advance if they just do anything here. Oh yes. That's what he was looking for. That's the spectacular right there. The creativity.
That's right. Everyone's got the 10 up right now.
Danny Ainge liked it.
Yes, indeed. Sure. NBA player row. Everyone's up with a 10. Look at this.
See, being all the guards in the competition, I thought you were going to see more of this.
Yes. Look at that. He flipped it behind his back, over his head. Just that move alone was strong. Watch Danny Ainge's eyes.
49.7. That's what you've got to do, though. You've got to come out with that second dunk, and you've got to go for it.
See, they probably looked at Rex and thought he was just a shooter. They ain't even know he can do that.
Right. So he would love doing these Rex Chapman moves and all these kinds of things. But then I was digging in the archives as you was talking about Rex and Michael. I was digging in the archives, and then I found this kind of crazy.
Rex Chapman, Kenny Smith, and then probably deep.
Counts recall Rex saying something much, much different. Something along the lines of, "You can't guard me. Get out of my face. You better switch off." Now, I want to pause here for a second. Rex didn't have to say this. Him and Mike were friends, good friends. Rex already had quite the moment against Mike in the first half. He could have just let it be and moved on. Besides, we've seen this story play out a million times. Guy trash talks Michael. Michael absolutely disintegrates the guy. But this time was different.
Rex in Michael's face now. And Alonzo Mourning in Michael's face now.
You let a guy get going in this league, and you got a problem. And I got it going one night, and we got lucky.
Inside Rex Chapman with a reverse over his head. Rex Chapman off balance three. It doesn't matter. 77-59 now as Chapman double pump, put it up. It is the Rex Chapman show now. Rex Chapman for three. Offensive rebound. Chapman Conley for three. Yes, absolutely. That could be the nail. The Bulls want a timeout. Bud Light.
Rex was giving out the business that day.
So, ladies and gentlemen, that was Rex Chapman against the 72. What is it? 72-10, 73-9. Which one is it? 72-10?
10.
That's Rex Chapman against the 72-10 Chicago Bulls. But my question to you is, Michael.
That was probably the only day. That was the only day he got the best of Mike. But what's the question?
My question is, did you steal Rex Chapman's whole persona? Because I see him trying to take Michael Jordan now. I see a couple of the moves that you used to do in that clip.
God.
Did you steal Rex Chapman's whole old core persona is my question.
That was my guy. What you mean?
I was like, that is you right there when I was watching that footage earlier. I was like, what is happening here?
You know Rex is my man.
Yeah, man. It is crazy, man. It was crazy, man. But that was last week, you said, man. So next, we're going to get into, I changed this from just best dunker to I want to make this best end game dunker, because a lot of those best dunkers don't really count. So I want to change this to best end game dunker. So I'm gonna run down a couple of names, and y'all can play along in the chat and let me know who y'all would pick. So we're gonna say Jordan, of course. We're gonna say Chocolate Thunder, who used to name his dunks and broke a couple backboards as well. We're gonna say Neek, Dominique Wilkins. Want to say Vince Carter, half man, half amazing. Want to say Sean Kemp, the Rain Man. You want to say Doc, Dr. J. Want to say Blake Griffin. And we're going to, unfortunately, say LeBron.
Because it's end game dunkers.
Yeah, it's best end game dunker.
Was Jay Rich really a great end game dunker?
Nah, I'm not going to say Jay Rich is the best end game dunker. He was a
like
good slam dunk champion.
He was more slam dunk, man.
Right. I put Jay Rich in slam dunk champion. So who would you pick off of that list, or is there anybody that you think I missed?
I don't know, man. You know, Vince used to catch bodies all the time.
Right.
People probably don't even know about, GP and Kemp.
Right.
Kemp had a lot of nasty Jones. And Dominique, man. Dominique had some crazy Jones too.
Right.
But I'll probably have to go with everybody else's choices. Vince Carter.
You gonna go with Vince?
Yeah.
Let me know in the chat who y'all think the best dunker was. I think I would say Vince, but I think Michael's dunks were more impactful.
In the games?
Yeah. I think like his end game dunks were more impactful. It's like when he did the dunk on Patrick, like Michael's dunks used to shift the game. Like,
yeah, but are you just talking about a dunk, or are you talking about crazy dunks?
Mike had crazy dunks as well.
Yeah, but his dunks wasn't like, they was like good moves and dunk on you, but there wasn't like Vince John or Sean Kemp John.
Yeah, but I still say the impact on his dunks was more.
You know, Sean Kemp got one. You know, Sean Kemp got one of the greatest dunks of all time when he dunked on the ball and he's pointing to him like that.
Right. Yeah, I remember that. I'm not mad at that. But
then you got Vince dunking over the 7-footer.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Vince had the best creativity, so I would say Vince. Isha saying Vince. Look at this one. She sucks my Spud Webb. I can't.
Did Spud have any in-game dunks?
Yeah, Spud was in the slam dunk contest. I don't think he was.
I don't know if he had any in-game dunks.
Dunking on nobody in the game. But yeah, it definitely going to come down to Vince, Mike, and Sean Kemp. But what about Blake Griffin?
You also got to look at Neek too. When Neek used to come through, man, he used to rise, hit you, bounce off you, then dunk on you.
Right.
Blake had crazy joints too.
And Blake had some crazy joints. I don't know. That's a tough one, man.
Blake was up there too.
I would have to go through all the footage and before I decide on that. But let me know in the chat if y'all have any more suggestions or any more people. Ted said Dominique. Yeah, Dominique had some crazy joints. I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that at all. Dominique had some crazy joints. All right, as we get into our breakdowns of top 5s of all time, we're up to shooting guards, and this is going to be a tough one because there's so many names here.
We going in order? Or are we going
so much emotion?
Just top 5.
No, we're gonna do top 5, but you gotta rank your top 5. So I'm gonna spew out a couple names for the people, and y'all can say y'all names in the chat as well. Oh, I also wanted to ask you as far as Vince Carter, where would you put Vince Carter in the small forward, John?
People forget about Vince, man.
Right.
Probably because he played so long in the league and shit. They don't remember him backing up on Dallas and Atlanta and stuff like that. But Vince was great, man.
I see you. Yeah, Vince was great. Man.
I can't put him in the top 5, but
would you put him in front of Worthy?
Yeah, I like him better than Worthy.
Okay. And Neek too?
Nah.
No.
Nah, I gotta stick with Neek.
All right. So we'll go through the names. Shooting guards. I'm gonna say, of course, Jordan, Kobe Bean, AI. We got Jesus Shuttlesworth, Ray Allen. We got Reggie Miller. We got T-Mac. We're counting T-Mac as a 2 guard, not a small forward, Mike. We got the logo himself, Jerry West. You got one of your favorite players now on your team, James Harden.
My favorite player.
We got Iceman, George Gervin, who's sometimes considered a shooting guard. And last but not least, we have the West Coast Jordan, Clyde the Glide Drexler. So on your top 5, do your ranking for your top 5. And D Wade. I forgot to add D Wade's name.
I'm gonna go first of all. How you gonna forget D Wade?
X.
I'm gonna go Mike. I'm gonna go AI. No, I'm gonna go Kobe. I'm gonna go AI. Wade.
AI over Wade. Y'all heard this right?
Yeah. That's my man.
The nonsense.
Wade. I mean, if I was a general manager, then yeah, but I'm a fan, so I'm going AI. Okay. Then you got Wade. Then
who's your 5th?
I don't know, man. I like Ray. I like Reggie. I don't think I'm gonna put T-Mac in front of them, even though he might have been. But I'm gonna go with one of them.
Okay. All right. If I do my top 5 in order, this is painful for me. It's painful for me.
The nonsense.
It's painful for me, y'all. It's painful.
The nonsense.
It's painful for me. I gotta go Mike in front of Kobe. It's painful.
Oh my God.
It's painful for me.
I'm about to What's going on here? Oh my goodness.
It's painful for me. I'm gonna go Mike in front of Kobe.
Ever since we've been doing this show, he been taking his happy pills. I don't know what the fuck. He just put Mike in front of Kobe.
It's painful for me, man. I'm gonna go Mike in front of Kobe, man. I don't know. It bounces. It bounces back and forth. So I'm gonna go Mike and Kobe at 1 and 2. I'm gonna go D Wade at number 3, unquestionably in front of AI. He did win a championship by himself. So
Oh, you say he won one. Okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna go D
He
Wade.
didn't win by himself, motherfucker. I don't know what you're talking about.
No, he won that by himself. he won that. He won that first championship by
I
himself.
mean, he was MVP, but he wasn't by himself.
I mean, nobody averaged over 10 points on that team. So they didn't. Shaq averaged like 11 points that whole series. That
But
don't
first
count.
of all, that's over 10 points. But
that don't count. You
I
Shaq.
think he averaged more than that.
What I'm saying is you Shaq. That don't count. So, Ted said Kobe, Mike, AI. I guess that's Clyde and
Clyde.
Look, where am I at? I'm at 4. I got D Wade at 4, and I'm gonna go Reggie at 5, just because I think Reggie had more of a longer time being great. So I'm gonna go.
You want to go all around player. Now Ray Allen, he probably was better,
right?
Because he could do everything as far as dribbling and all that.
Right. Yeah. I would say Ray Allen was a better player, but I think Reggie was like great for a longer time.
Mm.
But shout out to Ray Allen. That's my guy as well. No, it's talking about MJ, Kobe, AI, Wade, and Tracy McGrady. I ain't mad at that 5. But y'all got to stop putting AI in front of Wade. That's disrespectful. That's disrespectful, man. Give Wade his props. He's the 3rd best shooting guard of all time. He's great. Shout out to D Wade, man. I don't know. This list is getting harder.
Ask Nell who Dallas daddy is.
Who's Dallas daddy? No, you heard what he said. Who's Dallas daddy, man? He said Kobe, Jordan, Wade, AI, and Ray Allen. I'm not mad at that. Yeah, I might have to go with Kobe as number 1, man. I can't go against Kobe, man. Can't go against Kobe. I'm putting Kobe at number 1. Fuck it. Kobe's number 1, man. Kobe's number 1, man. Look at now. He told us something. I'm from Philly. Watch your mouth.
Jerry Jones is their daddy?
Yeah.
Nah.
So next week, I don't know. Nell said, "Are you taking off for Thanksgiving next week?"
What you mean?
Ain't Thanksgiving next Thursday?
Oh, for the show?
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about for work. I was about to say, what? You think I work at Macy's? Come on.
Nell said y'all not cool no more. So I don't know. We'll see what we're going to do about next week. But we do have to do the top 5 best point guards. That one's going to be tough, too. That might be the toughest one. Jennifer said we don't get no days off. We got to do the show. That might be the toughest one, man. All right, we're going to move on.
Man, I got to bring my jersey out, man.
What's happening? What is happening? Show off time is show off time. Y'all see what's going on over there? Y'all see what's going on over there? It's show off time, man. You got to bring out the autographed AI jersey. All right. The next topic is, I don't know. You can start this one off because mine might be a little longer than yours. Nell said that's a beautiful jersey.
What? The
AI jersey you just had. Nell said that's a beautiful jersey.
Thank you, sir.
All right, so you could start this one off because I got a whole lot of shit to get through with my team.
You talking about what's wrong with my team?
Right.
I don't know, man. Everybody fucking up right now. I don't know. Everybody's thinking of my team. First of all, we ain't playing no defense. And B started off slow, on his lazy shit. But they saying, he had a little injury or something. He couldn't really practice in the off season, so that's why he wasn't in shape. But I mean, I can't say nothing, man. My man dropped 59 the other day. I mean, I don't know. I can't say nothing else. Boy had 100-something points, 2 games.
Yeah, 100-something points.
Yo, why they say Tucker and Embiid combined for 59 points the other day, man? That was the disrespect. Tucker had a donut.
See, I think what
he first of all, he's turning out to be a bad pickup so far.
That's what I would say. I think what happened with PJ Tucker is, how you get somebody too late, and it's over for them when you get them.
Yeah.
That's what I think happened when y'all got.
You're like, damn. You're like, damn.
I wish I could have had him, 2 years before or something like that. It would have been better. But yeah, I think so. Are you going to address your bench?
Man, first of all, I don't even know who the bench is, man.
That's what I'm saying.
Doc be tripping, man. I don't know what he be doing. First of all, I don't even like Montrezl Harrell, right? But he don't even be playing him.
Right.
Like, he can get a bucket, so you might as well play him. Couple games, what game was that? Against Atlanta, that first game? Like, he ain't even put him in the game until it was over, and then he started going off.
No, KD is definitely not in the mix for y'all, man. Cut it out.
They was talking about KD.
KD is not in the mix for y'all, man. So are you ready to fire the coach, or is he making it through the season?
I mean, Doc, I've been ready to get rid of Doc, man.
But do you think he's gonna last throughout the season? If y'all,
I think he's gonna last throughout the season because they're not gonna be stinking it up like that. They're gonna be winning games, so they won't have a reason to get rid of him.
And how long is Harden out?
Fuck Harden. He's out probably a few more weeks. Might be a couple weeks. His fat ass was at the mall yesterday.
I can't. Who else y'all got over there, man? What's going on with your man Shake? I thought that was your man.
Why ain't asked about Maxey?
Who that?
He averaging like 23 a game. I mean, why ain't asked about him?
Who is Ball? I don't know, Ball, man. Who Ball?
Come on, don't make me go upstairs and get the Maxey jersey, man.
Oh man, now you got a Maxey jersey.
Don't make me go get the Maxey jersey, man. Come on.
Yeah, Maxey's not even worthy of nobody.
And you know who Tobias, man.
That's your man too. I told you Tobias was trash. I've been telling you that for the last 3 seasons.
Man, everybody trash to you.
Not everybody, but Tobias is trash.
All right, well, I wouldn't say trash. Come on.
Right,
He's just
not
a max player. He's not a max player, but he ain't trash.
He's not trash, but he not what they paid him. That's what I was going to say.
That was our brand, man.
Are you done with your team? If that's what you want, the red, blue, right? Whatever they are. Like, are you? Yeah, I mean, like, are you done? Saying what's wrong with them?
Oh yeah. I thought you was asking me if I was done with them. Like,
no, I know you're never going to be done with those guys.
Come on.
I know you would never be done with them. I'm just saying, are you done with what's wrong with them?
Yeah, and the coach.
Mm-hmm. All right, so if we go over to the Brooklyn Nets,
you want to talk about my man?
I'm not going to talk about your man yet. I'm not going to talk about your man. I'm not going to talk about the trash man yet. If we go over to the Brooklyn Nets, first of all, I want to start with KD. KD, get your fucking shit together. You're scoring your points. You're doing your job, but you're the face of the team. At some point, you got to take control of this.
Got to start leading. He ain't leading.
At some point, you got to take control of this fucking shit. What are you doing? You just letting everybody do whatever they want to do. You don't say nothing to nobody.
Did you see him take a shot at his team the other day?
What did he say?
He was like, "Look who on our starting five." What you expect from us?
Because look who on their starting five.
Yeah, but you can't come out and say some shit like that.
Who they rolling out there, man?
Well, why isn't Steph Curry starting?
Because he can't stay healthy.
And he's been playing though. Why wouldn't you start him?
Right, he's been playing the last couple. He's been in and out, but I don't know why he's not starting because he definitely should be starting.
Like I know they on some shit with Ben right now, and Ben he ain't starting.
First and foremost,
you gotta start those two.
Look, first and foremost, I'm going to start with Joe Harris. This guy has not been able to make
it. Play?
That's what I'm saying. He was out for a whole season with an ankle injury. And then he came back, and now he can't make it. He's not even in the starting lineup no more. Now he can't even make a shot since the Milwaukee playoff series like 2 years ago.
I forgot he was even playing.
That's what I'm saying. This guy's fucking killing me. Now on to the trash man, Ben Simmons, who I've been telling you forever that he was a facade. He's not the real deal. He's not good. He's just a tall athlete. So if you're a tall athlete, you should be able to get on the court and do a couple of things. But he's not skill-wise. He doesn't have the basic fundamental skills.
You know, during that last game, they kept talking about the only bright spot in that game was Ben, right?
Man, listen.
They kept saying that.
Do you know that he comes off the bench as the backup center now?
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
You're not even starting, and you come off the bench as the
They
backup
need to get his
center.
swagger back, man. He just, I don't know. His girl needs to stop messing with him. Everybody needs to tell him to go ahead so he can get his shit together.
This is what happens when you have you're not mentally strong person, man. It's hard. It's hard for you to last.
Because he came out not even D'ing up like how he used to be playing defense.
That's what I'm saying, man. You got to get it together, trash, man. They saying they don't even know how long he gonna last, man.
I know. They was talking about they getting tired of him.
All right. So, I don't know who else is on the roster. Kyrie is I don't know.
They say he's going to come back Sunday.
That's what I'm saying. Kyrie is, I don't know. They're making Kyrie jump through hoops until he does his next thing, and then he'll be out for that. He'll probably come back and get injured.
They said Sunday, though. He's going to come back Sunday.
We'll see, but I stand with Kyrie on this matter. But Kyrie be on some bullshit as well. So it's a lot going on with this team. This is one of those equations where it's a talented team that I don't think they're never going to get it together. That's what it's coming down to. I don't think they're never going to get it together. So that's the Brooklyn Nets, everybody. Y'all can say what's wrong with y'all team in the chat or in the comment box afterwards.
You know what's crazy? If Kyrie didn't get hurt that year against the Bucks,
right,
they would have beat the Bucks without Harden.
Right.
They was up 2-0, and they was winning that third game. They would have beat the Bucks.
Right. Yeah, they would have beat. That's what I'm saying. It's just they can't get right. They just can't get right, man.
It all started with KD waking up, not brushing his hair.
KD,
crazy out there.
Get yourself together, KD. Get a brush or something.
Even your man Skip was killing KD, man. He said
he called the same out.
Huh? Yeah, he was like he just be following Kyrie. He said Kyrie the older brother, man. He said even though KD older than him, Kyrie the older brother.
Right. All right. People in the chat. Maybe somebody's calling Michael. People in the chat. Nobody from last week won the tonight's picks. So I don't know if I can give anybody a free t-shirt. Nobody from the chat won on all the teams last week. Everybody's losing, man. So the current record for the picks is Mike is stinking it up at 4-8. And I'm 7. Are you frozen over there, Mike? Mike was frozen, y'all. Maybe you gotta go out and come back in, Mike. You might have to go out and come back in, Mike. Yeah, so let me know y'all picks in the chat. Tonight's games is Brooklyn versus Portland, San Antonio versus Sacramento, and Detroit versus the Clippers. Whoever gets all 3 games right will get a Game 7 t-shirt with their team colors. So put y'all picks in the chat. It's Brooklyn versus Portland, San Antonio versus Sacramento, and Detroit versus the Clippers. You everywhere, Michael.
I was off for a second. I didn't even hear what you said.
I was telling the people how nobody won last week. Nobody got all the teams right in the chat, so nobody gets a free t-shirt. So yeah, nobody got it right. And you're 4-8, and I'm 7-5. Yeah, I told you your show was horrible, man. I told you your show was horrible, man. You 4-8, and I'm 7-5.
That's because everybody's stinking it up, man. It ain't my fault.
No.
All these teams that's supposed to win be losing.
Jennifer, you didn't win because you picked the Sixers, and the Sixers lost to the Hawks, as I told y'all they would. So let me see what y'all got, man. Angelia saying she got Brooklyn, Sacramento, and the Clippers tonight. East said she got Brooklyn, Sacramento, and the Pistons. Let me see, man. Lady B said she got Brooklyn, San Antonio, and the Clippers. Tez said he got Portland, San Antonio, and Detroit. Rhonda, you got to get both the games or all 3 of the games right. New Orleans did win last week, but you got to get all the games right. So these are the games.
I picked against New Orleans, didn't I?
Right. No, you did. No, you picked New Orleans. You picked New Orleans to beat Portland.
Nah.
And you was disrespecting Dame Dollar. That's what happened to you when you disrespect Dame Dollar.
How did I disrespect him?
Don't ever disrespect Dame saying somebody gonna beat him, man.
Man, I got Brooklyn. I got Sacramento. And I got the Clippers. I don't even know why I'm picking all these scrubs.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't like none of these teams.
This is why you 4-8.
I don't even like none of these teams.
This is why you 4-8.
Dumbass teams that I don't even like. That's why I'm losing.
That's what I'm saying. This is why you 4-8. And you picking off emotion and you just picking randomly.
Well, Brooklyn, I don't like Brooklyn, so why I'm picking them?
That's what I'm saying. Why you picking them?
The Clippers, I don't like the Clippers.
I don't understand why you picking these teams. Let's Brooklyn versus Portland, everybody. Follow me, people. I'm ahead.
Who
you
pick? Who you pick?
I'm 7-5. Brooklyn versus Portland. I'm taking Portland.
Okay.
San Antonio versus Sacramento. I'm taking Sacramento.
Mm-hmm.
And Detroit versus the Clippers. Who the fuck is playing tonight? Is the question.
Well, you know Kawhi ain't playing.
I'm taking Detroit. Mike is not a true fan, Jennifer. That's why he's losing.
I am a true fan. What you mean?
Nell said he got Portland, the Spurs, and the Clippers.
That's why you gotta make my shirt.
I got you.
The fan and the hater.
You right.
That one.
Tara got Brooklyn, San Antonio, and the Pistons. You got to pick somebody else. Tells you missing from the San Antonio Sacramento game. It's San Antonio and Sacramento. You got to pick somebody from there. Yeah, I got Portland, Sacramento, and I got Detroit.
You gonna pick Detroit, bum asses?
Because nobody's playing for the Clippers, man.
Their whole team playing.
No, they ain't.
Except for Kawhi.
The Kawhi is the whole team.
He questionable.
Kawhi is the whole team.
He questionable.
Kawhi is the whole team, man.
So what happened to PG? You don't like Paul George no more?
I've been stopped messing with Paul George since the bubble, man. Since he said he was homesick. I told you. When you say some nonsense like I'm homesick, like I cut you off, man.
You blame that ring on PG?
I blame that ring on the whole team, not just on PG. I blame that ring on the whole team, man. Mainly Kawhi, probably, because Kawhi should have just took over. Kawhi should have just took over, man. But this is episode 5.
Boy that you called a bubble boy was giving them the business. What you want to do?
Is he playing now?
Yeah, he playing.
What he doing?
I don't fucking know, but he playing.
Exactly. He ain't doing a damn thing.
So he averaging some points.
Averaging like 15, 16. He ain't doing what he did in the bubble. In the bubble, he was getting 50.
He was going off. I mean,
he
had his moment.
He ain't doing what he did in the bubble. No. All right, Tez. Tez said he got Portland, San Antonio, and Detroit. All right, Mike. You sure that's who you want to pick before we get up out of here?
Yeah, man.
you 4-8. I just want to make sure.
It's all gonna work his way out. These scrubs will start winning again.
I just want to make sure, man. You 4-8, man. Make sure y'all heard it here first. He's 4-8. I'm 7-5.
I gotta check his.
Go back and check it.
Numbers, because I don't know. He might be lying and shit.
All the episodes are on YouTube. Go back and check at the end of the show on picks for tonight. You'll see my picks, and it is what it is, man. I'm above 500. If y'all want to win,
what'd you say? 7-5.
I'm 7-5. If y'all want to win, listen to me. If y'all want to lose, you wear blue, red. You wear those colors if you want to lose.
That's a shot at the Sixers. Okay, I like that. I like it.
All right, everybody. We got to do top 5 point guards next time. As Nell said, throw the 7s up. This is game 7. We'll see if we're going to be here for Thanksgiving. I don't know yet. We're going to see. But make sure y'all stay tuned. I'm going to be dropping some more clips soon as well. This is game 7, episode 5. We out of here.